All right, video number 3 today. This one should be a little bit of a back to basics, I guess you could say. Back when I traveled a lot in college, I did these like travel vlog videos where I would go out and take video of my experience traveling and shooting photos. But I've never done one in Chicago. And now that I've been here a while and I have some time on the weekend, I thought I'd do a travel video, but here in Chicago. And what I'm going to do on this video is there are 2 challenges that are going to be part of this. One is I'm going to shoot it entirely on my iPhone. So this video you're seeing right now is on my iPhone. I'll show how it's connected. I do have a microphone on it. I can mount it on a tripod. Really nice. Video looks really good. And then I'm going to do the video according to the photo challenge, a weekly photo challenge on Fred Miranda. Really great site for a photography forum and buying and selling gear. So the theme for this week is called Forks, and I think it refers to both forks physically, actual forks, and a fork in the road or a fork in water or something like that. So I'm gonna go try to find a photo or photos of forks, and that's gonna be the goal for this video, and we'll shoot it on the iPhone, and I'm super excited to get out. It's a nice day in Chicago and see how this goes. And I will just briefly mention the kit that I'm bringing. So it's gonna be really simple. Just my Olympus EM1 Mark II with 12-100. No need for any prime lenses today, really. Switched out the cap for the one that supports the leaf filters. 2 backup batteries and memory cards. And then my filters. I think I've got 2 NDs and maybe a polarizer or a grad in here. I don't really remember actually. And leaving the prime lenses at home. So again, really simple, just a tripod, camera, and filters. So I think when shooting a video like this, the initial question might be, well, why go out and do it? We're supposed to be staying inside, right? And that is the case. But I actually did not leave my place since Sunday, and now it's Saturday, so it's been quite a few days since I've been outdoors. It actually snowed earlier in the week twice. So I figured it was good to get outside and get some sun. I think in general it's a very healthy thing to do. If we stay inside seriously all the time, maybe we'll be more likely to get sick than if we don't. And distancing socially, not touching everything in sight, I think the overall risk is extraordinarily low. So that's kind of how I decided to go out here. But my initial reactions are, first of all, it's a beautiful day. I mean, it's 50 degrees or so. There's a lot of people out, but they are keeping their distance, which is good. And I'm also very impressed by the video coming out of this iPhone. I mean, it almost seriously does beat what comes out of my Olympus camera. I really think it does in a lot of cases. I mean, the stabilization, I showed some B-roll just a second ago. It's absolutely insane. I mean, it looks like I have a gimbal and all of that, and I'm just holding the camera. And yeah, maybe I'll be able to shoot entirely on the phone. Who knows? But so far, beautiful day. I'm gonna walk around the river and see how things look. Might be a bit loud under here, but here's the first shot right under this bridge. Very cool how the water's very green today, and I just framed it up with the lines as the leading lines, the blue water, and there was actually a nice shadow going into the corner. So I shot that horizontally and vertically. It's not a fork, which is of course the assignment on Fred Miranda, but it's a start to today. I've got about 2 hours left till sunset, so plenty of time to take some more cool photos. So the main thing I've noticed right now is just how much quieter the city is, and I noticed this last week and previous weeks, but it is continuing. You can really tell how shutting down basically all non-essential things has really clamped down on what people are out doing, and that will help, but it makes it very quiet, which is actually kind of cool and makes it fun to explore. So I've taken more photos. Of course, none of them are of forks or a metaphorical fork, but I'm headed in the direction where I think I'll find one. That's kind of my plan A, and yeah, it's just it really is a beautiful day, despite it being so quiet and so weird out here. So right here was where I had in mind for the fork shot. I'm not sure if it'll work though. It's very wide. It's also very windy, if you can't tell. There might be another angle at it, but right now it doesn't really look like it's going to be feasible, but luckily it is really nice. Wow, that is a hair situation. And yeah, I think I'll be able to walk around and find something. Oh, there's a train going. So just took my first non-iPhone shot of the evening. What it is I saw the cool rectangular pattern over there in the building, and I decided to zoom in really tight with the Olympus and just get in right on there and grab that. I like that architectural shot on the one I took. It's framed a little bit wider, so I've got the two buildings here and there framing it. I think it's a cool shot, a nice city shot, and a good way to kick off the evening with the real camera. So now I'm headed over to Plan B, further into downtown, more in the what you'd call the Loop. And I'm hoping I can find something over here. I'm not as sure. I don't know down here as well. I really only commute around this area. So I'm headed out a little bit of the normal area where I'll run or walk or ride my bike or something. But what's weird about here is it's quiet on the weekends anyways, because it's all offices. So around here, there's literally nobody. It's like that one movie. Put it on the screen. I think one of the wildest things about this whole thing is the number of security guards who just sit inside at a desk and have nothing to do. Nothing. I can't imagine having a job where, you know, most of the time you just sit there and do nothing. I'm sure that boredom is something you either get used to or something you can't get used to. I don't know. So I'm around one of the locations I always see people shooting, but what's crazy is because there's no traffic, people can stand in the middle of the road and get their shots. So here's a guy, I'll show him right now, and he's sitting there in the middle of the road with this tripod out, and I mean, he can get away with it, so more power to him, but it's always funny to see at least one photographer out here taking this picture. So I've actually never taken this picture before, so I thought I would stand in the middle of the road and show how it is. But I'm seriously walking down the middle of the road and there's not a single car on this road. Pretty crazy. So I'm gonna close out the video here. I came over here to ride on the river. And the moral of the story is no photos of forks, not one. Just really couldn't find what I was looking for. I did take a nice photo of the tower right over there. I'll show it here in just a second when I close out the video. But I actually was on a FaceTime call for the last few minutes and that took up my time, and now the sun is passing over the tops of the buildings, and we're gonna call that a day. It was a great time getting out and taking some photos, even if they weren't what I was looking for, but that's part of it. And next time, I think I'll be headed out, and maybe I'll be able to complete the next photo assignment. So, have a nice one.